I'm Hypa. Hello.
Hello. Who are you?
I am Suit's ex, the one that Robert chased away because I wasn't good for Suit. And then,
So you're like an ex-girlfriend. You're a jaded ex-girlfriend, right? No, is that wrong or no?
mm, well, no, I split. I was fine with it, and then yeah, he just wouldn't shut up.
Sue publicly accused her of doxing and shamed everyone who was in, she was in another community, Ear Juices, and Sue demanded that Ear Juice eject her from the He Just community because she doxed him. She finally answered
Okay.
Yeah.
So
That's how
Hypa, did
Robert got
you in
exposed.
fact do the dirty deed of doxing? Are you guilty?
No.
Yay, be
No.
Nay.
Nope.
How does the jury find you?
No, she didn't do it.
Innocent of all charges.
Not
Innocent.
guilty on all counts.
Not
If the
guilty.
docs don't fit, you must acquit.
Suit tries
Alright.
to say that it did happen, and it didn't happen. But yeah, that's what he was.
All right, the chat says
Pissy
Hypa
about
was
after a
jealous
while.
of Lexi because Lexi mastered the female voice. Okay.
No.
How do you feel about that?
Yeah.
You've mastered it. You've mastered the womanly voice. The incels right now are edging as we speak.
Nope. Yeah. Lexi really does a good job with that female voice.
Who's Lexi?
Lexi is Robert Retro Reviews, the person
Oh,
that
years
kept
back,
the
Lexi's
suit.
a dude.
He used
Yes,
the blood
Lexi's a
alphabet.
dude.
So
Yes,
Lexi's
and
trans.
Lexi. See, that's
What
that's
the fuck
Lexi.
is that? What is that?
That's Lexi. That's Lexi. That's
That's
what
the voice he
Lexi
mastered.
posted because Suit's community was begging Lexi to join VCs and just give Suit some attention. He needs you, Lexi.
So are
And
you?
Lexi
So you're
posted
Sue's
that VC.
ex-girlfriend. How? If you don't mind me asking, how old are you?
42.
Okay. Wow, you have a young voice for 42. That's very impressive. That's good for you. Okay.
Thank you.
Were you guys
Thank you.
real life boyfriend girlfriend, or was this like online only?
Well, COVID, so
What? I mean, I don't know. I mean, you don't have to go into detail. Did you guys
He's
ever
in
hang out
Australia,
ever in real life?
America, COVID. Suit did mention that there was
Rip.
some plan for Hypa to eventually come to
She
Australia.
may have lost contact.
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. I'm just trying to establish understanding. So, Sue and you guys broke up because Sue was cheating on you with the tranny.
Yeah.
Well,
That's essentially what
Sue-
happened.
When
Maybe.
the
Yeah.
first time her and Suit actually
What
did
a
a
base.
video stream, according to Hypa, the first time they did an actual video stream, I believe Suit brought her onto a Sims game where this Lexi character was giving him a blowjob in the Sims.
wait, back up on that. So, they were explaining to me that you walked in on the Sims, on your man having sex with another Sim.
No. Okay, no. So this is how it was. So me and
okay.
Suit had just like it was a big secret, obviously, that I was with Suit or whatever, and then he announced, and Lexi seemed to not be too happy about it, but whatever. It was super flirty.
Based.
So then Suit was streaming, and he got a present. He got the Sims 4 game, and he was like, "Oh, I don't really play this, but whatever." And then he was quiet for a couple days. And then he was like, hey, and I was like, hey, what's up? And he's like, let's do a call. And I got the Sims game. I've been playing around on it. And I was like, okay. And he did a video call, which we had never done before. And I was super excited. So like I get on, and then I didn't realize that he wasn't going to be on video, that he was just screen sharing with me, but I was on video. He didn't care. And what he was showing me was one of his Sim character getting a blowjob from a Sim character. It wasn't the Lexi one, but he did. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Right.
Go
And
on.
so that's pretty much and I was like, what? And at that point he was trying to hammer home to me that I needed to not be jealous, and so I
Learn
thought
your
that he was
lesson.
I needed
That's
to
kind
learn
of
a
fun.
lesson.
It's kind of weird. I've never gone on a date with a girl, and then like later in the relationship, I was like, "Hey, babe, check out my Sim game."
Yeah.
What do you think about that? What do you think about that? Them apples. I don't know. If I've ever done that
It went
one.
on
That's
for like
pretty
a
good.
month. I liked
Did you?
I watched-
Hold on. We gotta ask some questions on this. Did you like it when he did? Like, did he talk dirty to you as he did this to the Sim?
No,
Is this how it
no.
went
That's
down?
what I'm saying. He just
Avoided
thought
her.
it was Yeah, no, he didn't talk dirty to me, like, at all.
He avoided the.
So wait, you didn't even mention. Like, so what was the point of the call? Just like showing you him having sex with sim characters?
Yeah, I think it was just to like make me kind of like get upset, like in a funny way, because he thought it was funny when I would get jealous.
That's
kind of
weird.
Like,
That's not like it would have been more interesting if he used that as like a foreplay thing with you to sex, like, you know, like the VR
with,
chat
with
stuff.
a character, and he didn't even make a character that was like quote unquote me for like weeks, and then he finally made one because I was like, dude, are you gonna make one that like looks like me? You've made one of like everybody else.
All right, so how many times a week did he call you and just silently have sex with the sim characters while you watch?
Stop it! He didn't.
So
no, he didn't. That's what I'm saying.
Come on. How many times? Once, twice a week?
Because some of the sim characters looked exactly like the profile pictures or the pictures that Lexi was sharing. The other characters that he created also look like the profile pictures of some of the other girls that were in there. So it was just like I think it was just a thing to make me feel gross.
So when he first started doing this, were you like, holy shit, this guy's fucking gonna kill me when he meets me? Or like, what did you think?
I didn't know what to think. I was trying to.
That is
I just got.
It might make it a little bit better, you know, if I was like, hey, baby, come watch me have sex with your sim character till I see you. I mean, that's still fucked and weird, but just to say it. But if the fact that he called you silently and just had sex with random characters and waited to see your reaction was kind of.
But he didn't. Well, no, he did that. That was the first one, and then after that, it was about building. Yeah, but then after that, it was like about building the houses, but then in the house he would have quote unquote butlers, and all these butlers were like very like in French maid outfits that like barely, you know, like stripper outfits, and he would have multiples of certain ones, and it was just it was annoying. You
know what it reminds me of? This reminds me of like a Second Life-esque kind of like relationship going on here. Real weird LARPy, awkward like serial killer vibes going on. This is great.
Anyway, but this was just he was playing his game. That's what he would do when we would be on phone calls, and that's fine because
just do it every time he talked to you.
Yeah, but he was just building the houses, you know. Like, I don't know. It's just weird.
Just building them houses, huh? Putting them bricks down. One brick at a time.
No cartoons.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm just messing with you, Hypa. This is all fascinating stuff.
It's not really, but it's kind of building the picture so that so then Lexi, so this is the point though. Lexi, I think, was just fucking with Suit's head bad. And so Suit wanted to connect with Lexi badly, very, very badly.
Can we stop using his fake name and just get named Robert?
Robert. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
But at that point, he didn't know Robert was Robert. So he is trying to pursue a woman and knows that this woman likes Powerpuff Girls and is drawn Powerpuff and drawn My Little Pony. And so he's trying to make any kind of connection. Plus, he's got his best friend Bells of Nevermore whispering in his ear, oh, this is what Lexi likes. Oh, you would look great with Lexi.
Bells of Nevermore. Okay.
He still wasn't oblivious to the fucking child sexual nature of that image. Nobody is, especially.
I don't see yet. There's no looking at that. That is how do you not? And it doesn't even matter if it's this whole she's short and I'm tall bullshit. There are tons of adult fucking characters that you could.
For him to pretend he was oblivious to that and it's everyone else's fault for quote taking it wrong.
Yeah, but then he also, I mean, he supposedly corrected it right away as soon as, but it needed only because one of his people called him out on it.
He said
that's the only. If nobody, that's what makes me fucking nuts in the head. Like, it took someone telling you before you were like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have posted that.
You know how Suit Simps will fucking try really hard not to tell Suit anything because none of them think you can, even he.
You can't. You can't. I was in there.
Mod got banned for calling Suit out on that picture.
Yes, that's what I was just speaking on. Arius.
The bitch who banned me. Who get the last laugh, you bitch? Where are you? Come on this show. Tell us about it.
Stop. Arius is good.
I know. She's cool.
So
Yeah, you know that
after
you know, Toxic, that you fucking say stupid shit.
course,
You know
I-
you do.
I-
Okay, so stop being mad. Like, don't be mad at Arias because she was like,
so
I'm
after
not. I
all the
wanted to
stuff,
come on
Hypa,
the
did
side.
you
That's
ended up
cool.
breaking up with him, correct?
no, this is all way after I broke up with him. All of this shit is
Okay.
way after. Last
Okay.
September was when he broke up with me.
All right. So has he like retaliated towards you for any reason for doing these
He's
like
hiding.
going on these
Yes, he
these
made a
detractor
public
shows
spectacle
or
of your
like
breakup.
talking
Dude,
to your
yeah,
juice on these
he's-
random people?
He's hiding.
Yeah, so I tried to just be respectful and just lay low, but I wasn't gonna let like not hang out in places. So I tried to just keep low key and just stay low, and I just hung out. It was
He just liked her
he-
though, so there was no reason for her not to come.
the
to
crew.
him.
The crew didn't mind. No, it's not that they liked. It's they didn't mind that I was around, and it probably was funny to them that it bugged Suit because Suit couldn't stop fucking DMing Ear Juice about
It
it.
was funny that it bugged me too. People loved that.
Yeah, Toxic, it was so much fun to make you spurg. Oh my god, all I had to do was just say one thing. You would just look.
So after all this is like yeah, that's all great. So is Suit still making content, or has he addressed any of these allegations?
No, he hasn't said anything. He hasn't said anything about this. He says that it's all false, that he proved that I was the doxer, and that everything else is just showing that I was a jealous woman. And he still thinks that Robert is a good person. Robert has told this community, what was it, a couple weeks ago, that we had that little tiff in the general. And Robert was like, Suit still talks to me and asks me advice.
Huh, okay. Well, I mean, I don't know. This is all fucked, and I would recommend that all people involved probably walk the fuck away, and Suit probably...
I tried to walk away.
Stop being on the internet.
Yeah. Well, now, maybe, I don't know, people don't need to get off. It's not about getting off the internet.
Well,
It's about, sit there.
He has gone into hiding, but he isn't off the internet. He is currently, as I said, he's formed a new community with a bunch of verified lolcows. Verified lolcows. Bells of Nevermore is basically a female Christian. She's a femcel. The lore on her, I mean, it's just that's a fucking hour in itself. But just suffice to say that she's a lolcow with so much lore on her. She's a fat pagan who doesn't know anything about her religion, retard who just says the most stupid things. Like she made up her own stupid language, which may or may not be complete gibberish, and will try to insult you in her made up language, like she's insulting you in Spanish or a real language, and she thinks that's a win. She brags about how she's a role player as if that's like a huge accomplishment.
She brags about how she can help people with therapy because she's in therapy, and because she gets to talk to other people that are in the group therapy, that makes her like totally legit to be able to tell people about their mental health.
And as someone who actually works as a mental health professional, no. But like she shouldn't even be allowed in. Never mind. My whole point is that like she is just an example of the sort of person that he now kicks it with. Is that, you know, this is a real lolcow. This isn't someone who's like disagreeable or we don't like. This is someone who is like Justin Coolidge, Christian Weston Chandler, or Terry A. Davis. This is someone who would have a ED thread, right? And she's just one of them. He's also got like Brad and this homosexual cat boy from Germany running around. It's bad, man.
Suit doesn't do content like the videos or the long hours and hours of streams like he was last year about Queen and about Bells, his current best friend. He doesn't do that. He will make posts about Australian news, I think someone said, and that's about
Yeah,
it.
he reads the news. He's
one
doing the
post
mundane
about
Matt
that
thing.
was Brad.
He's trying to survive as a mundane Matt. Now he reads the news. And that's the lore.
Pretty
Now
much.
you know the whole story.
Whatever, dude. I'll suck his penis. I'm taking Danny in the ass. I take dick in the ass. That's like a big thing with me.